Alright, parts avatar. Let's get this all in one shot. See how fast I can do it. Timer on. Block of wood. All right, so I'm gonna jack up the vehicle. Put the block under the back wheel. Put your e-brake on. You're not gonna be able to take your rotor off. Breaking the lugs before I lift it. That's the locking lug. You're not supposed to use an impact on that, so that's why I used the breaker bar. Just breaking everything loose. I think it's like a 12 and a 14 caliper bracket and the caliper itself. Can't really get my impact in there, so I'm using hand tools for all this. Running back and forth to the garage. Sped the clip up fast as I could go ×8, wasting a lot of time, a lot of still shots of nothing happening, so figured I'd get this done. So I said I'd start videos trying to time myself, but I ended up doing a lot of corrosion, reforming, I guess. Here I'm scrubbing with a wire brush. The vehicle had sat for quite a few years. Just trying to tie it up so it doesn't corrode as fast. I'll show you the brakes at the end of the rotor anyways, but pretty ugly. The chassis in some spots is pretty rough, and most of these suspension components are pretty fluid as well. As I have more time, I'll kind of work on it. You can see the pile of rust under the rotor there at the bottom. It blew it all off. Just me kind of showing about where your dimples are and the little metal piece on the back of the brake pads. Make sure you need to take a picture with your camera or write it down or something. Make sure you know which way they're supposed to go on before you put them on. Looks like I'm trying to just use a C-clamp. I was thinking about getting one of them little tools to do it. For a nice one, they're looking like 40 bucks, and then a cheap one's like 12, and it's like, I just got a C-clamp anyways, so I'll just do that. Obviously running back to the garage to get more junk. It's always better to have your tools with you, come prepared, know what you're doing. All those other videos of guys laying the tools out, telling you what you're gonna need beforehand. Pretty nice. I like to go in blind. It's the best way to learn. Just cleaning everything up here. I need to set up some sort of like bench vise or a bench grinder. It's a project I got set up for the future. Just haven't had any time. But working with the wire brush is slow and painful. Sometimes it's all you can use to get into some of those tight places. In hindsight, the best corrosion reforming is the prevention. You know, if you're buying a new vehicle, get a professional, whatever they call that, asphalt stuff put on, or do your research first. Lots of guys say other things. I live in Saskatchewan, so some harsh winters, lots of salt. Make sure when you put your rotor back on, you line it up with those set screws. These ones came with a little adjustment hole on the back side for the e-brake slack adjuster. The original rotor had a little rubber plug that I had to take out. The replacement rotors didn't come with it, so just make sure you swap that over, keep the dust out as much as you can. Obviously it wouldn't have mattered because you've seen how terrible the inside of these brakes were. Here I'm just greasing everything up, synthetic caliber grease, any metal on metal parts, make sure it's lubed up, and I'm obviously trying to clean everything up. I've since done the fronts, coming in a later video, and I actually painted the calipers, so I will go back sometime in the future here and repaint the back ones just to match. I just went black. Trim clad stuff, I got a can of paint on sale. Nothing fancy, just, you know, clean it up. Vinegar seems to be one of the best things I've found so far for rust penetration and converting that chemical reaction. You have to let it sit for a while, and then hit it with the wire brush, and then just paint over it, and it should last at least a winter. I had set the paper towel down on the table that I'm using to film with my camera, and the wind keeps blowing the roll. I never noticed until afterwards. Obviously I wasn't going back to reshoot any of this, but it's just the joys of learning. And just like this is my first voiceover, trying to learn one new effect every time I make a video. You know, thank goodness for YouTube for that, because I don't know if I'd ever figure out half of these things for the digital side of the programs. I'm using DaVinci Resolve free program download. It seems to be really awesome compared to what was on stock from my, I'm not even sure what came when I was using the computer, some sort of media player thing. I'm not on Windows, but I don't know. I have no idea what it was. It was very basic options, not like this. Pretty awesome. Very in depth. Lots of controls and options. Definitely look into it for a free program. Seems pretty good. Right here, obviously just spending so much time cleaning up the rust. That's where most of this time went, and obviously getting parts, but you know, struggled to get those brake pads into the mounting brackets and whatnot. But yeah, that's pretty much the job right there. It took just about 1 hour, so hey, awesome. See you in the next one, I guess.
All right. 1 hour. Okay, so here's my junky old ones. Look at that. Just gross. I'm pretty sure that wasn't a Blackhat, because like, look at that. Anti-corrosion, maybe should have sprayed it with some brake cleaner, but whatever. So what I'm gonna do now though is just kind of hit these spots, all these extra bolts that people might need to work on in the future. I'm just gonna hit that with my wire brush. Where you at? You know, boom. Just look at that. So I'm just gonna do that, and I'm just gonna spray it with a little silicone so it doesn't rust as fast. All right, right on. Parts Avatar, yeah.